mosquitoes in the room.
Snakes and bearded dragons.
And we have a blue-tongued skink.
Scorpions have 8 legs too. Bats are misunderstood critters and are feared by many. Eric and I want to dispel myths and hopefully ease fears.
Why should we care if people are afraid of bats? Because bats are in trouble and people tend to kill things they fear. It's easy to live in peace among bats, and it's really important. Bats help because they are great pollinators and disperse seeds. They eat lots of insects that can destroy crops and spread diseases, like mosquitoes. Unfortunately, bat populations are in decline. Wind energy and loss of habitat have taken a toll on bat populations. Many people also kill bats out of fear.
The biggest cause of bat population decline is due to white nose syndrome. Since 2006, 5.7 million bats have died because of this devastating disease.
Bats are dirty.
The truth is, bats actually groom themselves like cats.
Bats can't see a thing. They're blind.
The truth is, bats can actually see very well, even at dusk when it's getting dark outside.
Bats fly into your hair and get stuck. And if a bat poops in your hair, you'll go bald.
The truth is, bats flying over your head are actually catching insects. Did you know that one small brown bat can eat over 1,000 tiny insects in one night? Bat poop is called guano, and it does not make you go bald.
But bats will poop in your eyes and make you go blind.
No.
Bats carry rabies.
Most mammals can carry rabies. Raccoons and skunks are the most common wild animals to carry it.
Out of all of the sick bats tested, only 6% test positive for rabies.
We live in Central Texas and watch bats fly over our house at dusk from our patio.
Last summer, Courtney found a dead bat by our back door.
I leave these ceiling fans on to keep our outside dogs cooler during the summer months.
We think the bat was killed by the ceiling fan, so now we're extra careful about turning the fans off by dusk when the bats become active. We called animal control and they said to pick up the bat using a plastic freezer bag because the plastic's thick.
We put it in the refrigerator until someone from animal control could come and pick it up the next morning.
We only waited a few days before finding out that the bat tested negative for rabies. If you find a sick bat, call animal control or a wildlife rehabilitator and leave it alone.
Don't ever touch a dead bat with bare hands. It's very rare to come in contact with a rabid bat, but since rabies is such a dangerous virus, it's best not to take chances. Thank you so much for letting me come and interview you. I just have a few questions about bat houses. How long have you been building bat houses?
Well, we've been building bat houses since about 1997.
Awesome.
And we started just as a hobby, trying to find a way to control insects in our backyard. and it just took off, and now we do this on a full-time basis.
That's really cool. Your houses are BCI certified. Why is that important?
BCI stands for Bat Conservation International, and Bat Conservation International is a world-renowned organization for the conservation of bats, and they've set standards for bat houses based on years of research on what bats are looking for in order to survive. And they have come up with 10 very critical criteria, and the most important are size and the type of material that your bat house is made out of. A lot of bat houses on the market today are way too small, or they're made out of materials that can be actually dangerous for bats.
We bought 2 bat houses from you, and they each hold about 30 bats. What other sizes do you offer?
We have 4 standard sizes that we offer. Our first one is our single chamber bat house, and it holds approximately 100 bats. The next one is a double chamber bat house, and it has 2 chambers approximately 3/4 of an inch wide throughout the bat house, and it'll hold 200. The next one up is the triple chamber, and it of course holds 300. And this one down here, this is what we call our bat condo, and it is also a triple chamber bat house, but it'll hold about 600 bats.
Why is it important for people to help bats by providing them places to roost?
Well, Courtney, the bat's natural habitat has been threatened over the last couple of years. People have been going into caves and bringing in unwanted diseases that have been adversely affecting them, such as white nose syndrome. We have also had urban sprawl, which encroaches upon a bat's natural habitat. Putting a bat house up in your backyard or in a park or where you work is going to help keep bats in that neighborhood and provide them a safe area to roost, and also help reduce the insects in the area for you also.
So what's your favorite myth about bats?
The myth I get asked the most about is rabies. People are afraid that if they put a bat house up in their backyard, they're going to expose their family to an unnecessary risk of rabies. The truth of the matter is it's less than 1% of all bats actually carry the rabies virus, and even out of the bats that have been tested, it's about 6% of the injured or sick bats are testing positive. So as a general rule, I tell people, you wouldn't pick up a dead or wounded tiger, so why would you pick up a dead or wounded bat? They're wild animals, and their only response is to bite. And so I tell people, just make sure your pets are vaccinated, and make sure that you educate your children and everyone around you that if they do find a bat, not to pick it up.
Thanks again so much for your time. We really appreciate all the information.
Well, thanks for having me, Courtney. I really enjoyed it.
There are great places to watch bats in action in Central Texas. Check out the Congress Avenue Bridge in Austin, Texas. It's home to over 1 million Mexican free-tailed bats, making it the largest urban bat colony in North America. If you visit the bridge at dusk from June until October, you will witness the bats taking flight, creating black, swirling clouds in the summer sky.
For more information on critters, classroom presentations, and our display tables, visit www.notsocreepycritters.com.
And like us on Facebook!